This video is sponsored by Giena Tactics, who ship worldwide.
What's up you guys, Joker back. Today I'm going to show you a uniform that I've been sponsored by Giena Tactics, which is a Russian company that is making classic Russian patterns but with a modern twist, kind of a little bit of modern NATO inspired cuts. So it's kind of ACU uniforms and such. They've also made combat shirts. So we're going to take a closer look at what they actually have to offer and what this uniform set has to offer. So we're going to discuss it, and we're going to see how the camouflage works out here in the woods, and also what it looks like when you have some tactical gear on you. So let's check that out. Alright you guys, I hope you're excited about this video. I am. This is actually the first time ever I'm actually traveling out to the forest, and we are in the forest of the books. It's called Bokskogen in Swedish, which is a pretty famous forest that is known for its hiking routes and family trips and vacations if you're here in Skåne in Sweden. So hopefully people from Skåne will recognize this setting. I'm not sure if it defines Swedish forest life very accurate, but it's the only thing I have the closest to me, since I usually film my videos in my apartment. So hopefully this is a nice change so you can actually see the camouflage here in action. What we're talking about today is the base 2 uniform set from Giena Tactics, and that is basically BDU pants and a jacket. So we're gonna walk through and talk about what makes this different and what kind of functions it has. So let's take a closer look at that. Alright you guys, now what I'm wearing here is the base 2 jacket. Now this looks like more or less any kind of just BDU jacket. It has nice functions like Velcro pockets, so it's easy to open. You can actually fit your whole hand in here, so it's pretty roomy, lots of space. You got 2 of those on your chest. Now when it comes to opening up the jacket, you have Velcro and you have zippers. You can also go for an ACU style with the collar and have full collar protection, or you can fold it down so it looks like almost any kind of shirt, jacket or uniform. Now here on the side you have pouches too, some small pockets, so you can put in melanchthous things, small items probably that you want to keep close so you know where they are when they're on the arms. As you can see, there's a Velcro pad I can rip away here, so you can put on motivational patches or whatever. Just slap that back on. Now what's being implemented more and more in uniforms nowadays is that there is actually slots where you can put in padding or kind of protection to make it easier when you're lying down. So you can actually open this up, you can put in soft foam or whatever, which I think is great. And on the cuffs here, Velcro, so you can see it's roomy. If you want it tight, you just buckle it up and it looks like this. So it's not too complicated, it's nothing too fancy, but it's very simplistic, and the fabric has a nice quality feeling to it, and it breathes pretty good. Today is actually almost 23 degrees Celsius here in Sweden, which is pretty warm being this early in spring. So a lot of people are out here enjoying the weather, and I'm just enjoying the shade because the sun is really hot today, but that doesn't matter because this uniform breathes pretty good and doesn't build up too much of a body heat if you're just wearing a cool shirt that breathes good, just a t-shirt or something else underneath. So that's great. So let's talk about the pants. Now the pants look like I said, more or less any modern standard BDU pants, but there's a nice cut and unique design to this here from Giena Tactics, which is that the pouches or the pockets here are actually a bit tilted. They're pretty roomy. They don't have buttons, they have Velcro, so it's more or less all Velcro on the system here. And it's pretty roomy, pouches in here too, perfect for first aid, maps, notepads or whatever, if you can't keep that in your combat vest or webbing system. Now, just like with the elbows on the jacket, you can open underneath here and put in protection soft foam for the knee pads, which I think is great. Now, this uniform set actually comes in a variety of camouflages you can choose. The one I was sent, which is a personal favorite of mine, is Bereshka yellow tone. So this is the one I'm going to try out and show you what it works like. But if you visit their page, you can see that there's a lot of different camouflages you can choose between. So it's not necessarily this one you have to buy if you're interested. So I thought we were going to take a closer look at the Boonie Hat here. So it's nothing very too different about this one from what you have seen from other models. It has typical Mali slots here, perfect for just taking camouflage gear, some branches, some leaves, sticking it in here with ropes or whatever. So it's perfect good for that. Also there's a string of course here, so you can tension. So you can have it around the back or under your chin, so it sits stable. It's whatever you want. You can see some of the details here. So that was a little closer look at the uniform itself. So I thought we were gonna do some camouflage test and effectiveness test. So let's see how this works. So we're gonna do that now. Alright you guys, our last look at the uniform is going to be how it looks like when you're wearing a smirch rig. This is the thing that I'm going to use the most, so I think it's the best idea if I show you how it looks like with a smirch, which is probably the most popular webbing system that you can use if you're playing as Russian forces. There's a lot of vests and even plate carriers and everything that you can use, but nonetheless this one is definitely, undisputedly, the one that sees the most use. So as you can see, it blends in pretty good, but of course the tone on the smirch is a different one than the very dark olive, drab and yellow tones from the camouflage. So of course there's a pattern breakage, but of course if you camouflage yourself, if you lie down, if you're still, if you're moving slowly, this all blends in like you would see in the camouflage test. Of course in the camouflage test I was not wearing the gear, but this is to show you just a little bit of what it looks like. So we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys like this review. I want to thank you guys at Giena Tactics very much for sending me this uniform and giving me the chance to try out your products. I'm very happy. To my subscribers and everyone watching this video, if you're interested in their products, I'm going to link this one, and of course I'm going to link their webpage, their Facebook page. Every information you would need and want to know about these guys are gonna be available in the description section. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this camouflage and the overall look of this uniform. And until next time, take care. Joker out.